Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Pisces sun, moon, and rising sign. Always check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos because they're aspects of you. It's important to know. I always create an extended reading that I hope that you can join me for. I'll attach the link right down below. If you have not yet, please remember to subscribe to this channel or subscribe wherever the subscribe button is, and then ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. For example, Pisces content is uploaded every single Wednesday. If you're looking for even more astrology, tarot, fun, spirituality content, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link right above here, and that's where I'm doing my live daily tarot card readings now and all these special appearances by pick a cards and other stuff. So I hope you can join me live for those. And then, yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, go ahead, but do not look for me on Instagram. If you can, there's too many spammers, right? There's just too much scams over there. So check out my main page here. I'm Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and you'll see on my banner for this channel the Instagram icon. Just click on that icon. Click on that icon and it'll take you to my one and only profile. It's very important. Yeah, because I don't want you guys to get scammed. Just so that you know, I never direct message anybody. I don't solicit readings. I do personal readings. That's all done right through my website. So if somebody's reaching out to you, it is not me. It is not me. And I would report them immediately. You ready? Sorry I had to do that PSA, but I really did. Pisces, what do you got to tell Pisces right now, guys? My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. What does Pisces need to know? Things are kind of falling into place here. Okay? We have, see the big picture is right here. Okay? We have trust in divine detours. Okay, so wait, stop. When these two things come out together, I think that something surprised you. There was a sense of what you really wanted in your life, right? What you really, really desired in your heart. But ultimately, that may have taken you down paths that you didn't expect to go, simply because if you were really in tune with your heart space, you weren't going to remain limited to what was in front of you. You were going to allow yourself to kind of like be rerouted GPS style and trust that that was going to take you to where your heart had decided upon. It's like people plan, God laughs. So don't make plans. Set goals and then allow yourself to improvise your way there. And improvise includes that input from the divine. So what does that mean? A lot of words, right? See the big picture. This is having an objective perspective on the overall way that things connect, seeing that things had to happen for a reason, and starting to like piece together what those reasons were. Trust in divine detours is here, which is allowing yourself to duck and weave and tuck and roll whichever way that you had to. I also think that for the sake of the big picture, you might have done something that surprised you. Right? This could also be a sense of Sagittarius energy, looking at things or considering a Sagittarius if that's like literal in your life. But more or less, I honestly think it may be that you're thinking of traveling. I'm serious, that you want to like go somewhere and you want to be exposed to a different perspective, a different point of view. And you're wanting this and you're desiring it, Pisces, or were at least. Let's see, be here now. Oh, that's really interesting. So you could have been very much searching, right? Not knowing what that big picture was for you, or wanting to search and go down different roads to put different pieces of the puzzle together. In other words, my loves, the good news for you is you have found what you're looking for. You may have been confused in the past, or maybe not confused, because that's not a really good definition. You were still searching. You were still trying to figure out, what is it that makes me feel comfortable. Like, I have to experience it to know if I want it, right? And you were very open, broad-minded, looking. You were still looking. You were still seeing where you and your talents fit, what you actually were talented in. Defining all those things for yourself took time. I'm saying that whatever you were searching for, now it's here, it's come, it's right in front of you. Be here now. And this could be partnership, it could be relationship, because that's Libra energy. But also Libra energy is luxury, beauty, aesthetics, things that inspire you through its beauty, as well as love and the way that you love, and understanding how you want to be loved and receive love, and what that really means for you, and being able to find yourself in that situation now. So that's where we begin your reading. That's a real good place to start. So let's keep going. What else you got to tell Pisces? Pisces. What else you got to tell Pisces? What's this underlying energy? I know I dropped a card. What is this? Underlying energy. You better stop. You better stop. Pisces, what the fucking fuck? What the what? The abundant universe will provide. You've really tapped in. This is underlying energy in a sense of completion. It's a sense of rightness, oneness with what's around you and where you are in your life right now, an understanding or a re-understanding of what abundance is, right? Of feeling abundant with the things that you have, being happy with what you have, or understanding what, like I said, what's really important for you, and realizing, oh my God, I have it. You're starting to see the abundance in what is currently yours, right? So you don't feel so longing for it. Know your worth. So you could have been compromised, or this is a sense of compromised self-esteem, right? Or no, this is usually a sense of compromised self-esteem. It could also mean you're not putting yourself first anymore. There's a connectivity. It's not just you against the world, or it's not just you by yourself. You're starting to base your happiness and abundance on how other people feel, but you guys are usually like that anyway. But I can't stereotype. This is a sense of really like feeling a connectivity and not putting yourself first. However, I got to trust my first instincts. When I first saw this card, it was like, know your worth. You could still be struggling with that. Like struggling with, that could have been the biggest challenge for you, is your struggle with deserving this kind of happiness, or knowing or realizing that you deserve this kind of happiness. Ooh, what is this kind of happiness, Pisces? Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. So we have time for beginner mind. So wow. You know, this is a path you've never traveled before. It doesn't know it, and no, it's not bad, right? But this is a sense of, I've got my armor on. Maybe I'm still defensive in some ways because I don't want to get hurt, but it doesn't mean you're getting off the path either. Right? So it's definitely like I'm walking into the room feeling prepared. It may be you feel prepared a little because too much of a little bit overkill, right? With the porcupine, right? But ultimately, I think this is a sense of you're starting to realize you deserve this. You're just starting to open yourself up to it. Maybe you're just starting to open yourself up to the mindset of abundance and feeling comfortable in it. You see clearly now. So this is wisdom, a product of wisdom. These are two Aquarius energies. Really interesting, actually, because Jupiter is in Aquarius. And Jupiter is your old ruling dignitary. I know Neptune is in charge now, but now Jupiter still very much does influence you. And Jupiter's going into Pisces soon. I don't know the exact dates. I've got to find the exact date, but Jupiter's going into Pisces. Jupiter's going to be in Pisces for most of next year. And that is a time of major opening. Like just seeing so far beyond yourself that it's almost like you don't have to lose yourself. You do. You lose yourself, but in the best sense, in the sense of, I don't need a sense of self when I have a connectivity to all things, understanding yourself through multiple perspectives, right? Or really aligning with a sense of the greater good, the higher purpose, right? This is that realignment, and that could be talking about trust and divine detours. Divine detour, Jupiter is moving into Pisces. It's Papa Jupiter's coming home. Now, Jupiter was in Pisces for a while this year, but it was in retrograde when it was in Pisces. This year, it's gonna be right? No. Yeah, because Jupiter is in Aquarius right now. It's going into Pisces, dude. It will retrograde a little bit, I think, into, let me see. No. Guys, I have to check. I'm stuttering because I need to think of that date. I'm sorry I don't have the exact date when Jupiter goes into Pisces, but this is what is happening. And there's just a sense of wisdom now and contentment and happiness, and actually kind of like a willingness to be in love with your own life. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. What else is happening here? You see clearly now exactly the things that hurt you. You see clearly now those things that you have to protect yourself from. You see clearly now those things that you have to change. You see clearly now all of these wonderful things that in the past may have been in front of you, but you didn't have access to because you didn't know how to look at the world. Sing your own song. This is I am liberated, feeling free, maybe legitimately use your mind wisely when pigs fly. So you're finally getting a chance to be heard that you never thought that you'd get. This could be an opportunity in terms of performance. It could be an opportunity in terms of singing out loud, people actually hearing you and listening to you or noticing you, discovering you. This could also just be like the wonderful thing is you're not even caring about people listening anymore. What you're caring about is the song itself. And with your focus on the song itself, there's just a sense of the impossible happening. And ultimately, there's 3 and 7, 11. Use your mind wisely. Well, this definitely is taking a higher perspective, isn't it? This is Aquarian energy too. It's that higher perspective of understanding outside of what you had on average perceived. Co-create with spirit and love is all around. This is coming up in the past. But I think there was a sense of, once again, we've got music here. There's just a sense of aligning with your soul and healing those aspects of yourself that were hurting. Crow is often coming out of the dark. And maybe it was through song or through self-expression that helped you come out of the dark. And this is all kind of like melding and coming together for you now. Sing your own song. It's almost like, I keep saying coming out of the dark. Why? Because it's almost like it's like, oh, something has been kept secret and now it's not secret anymore. It's like you've been kept secret and now you're not secret anymore. There is a sense of coming out of the dark, coming into the light, but it's not the light, is it? It's the sound. It's being heard. Finally, you're being heard. And that's so much more important, I think. Hold on. And this is coming with a great deal of abundance. How is this coming? How is this coming for Pisces, please? How is this coming? We have balanced spirituality and practicality. It's sitting right here in the center. So it's coming through you, but it's also a sense of realizing the balance between what you dreamed and what is now reality, and realizing the beauty in reality and the beauty in dreams. And they're two very different beauties. And also a sense of balancing out those two aesthetics, right? Of finding where those two things are in harmony. Like not like being disappointed in reality when it doesn't match my dreams, and not letting reality as it is block or cut or limit my dreams, right? There's just a sense of finding that perfect balance between the two. Balance spirituality and practicality, what you aspire and what you are. I think you're finding that connection point. This is a big breakthrough period. Like this is a major energy. Pisces, if you were looking for kind of a time to really go after something or debut something, I would do it now. Hold your vision, moving into the future. So this is saying your vision, the vision you've had, keep maintaining it, because it's going to carry you into the future. This is your conduit into tomorrow. What does that mean? I know this is very general and abstract. We'll get less abstract, don't worry. I am truth. Seeing yourself and the value of you instead of doubting yourself because of others. Like seeing that you have the same value as somebody else, and that maybe people who have succeeded before you are really no better than you. Also, yeah, seeing the truth of who you are, like not hiding it or feeling like shit about yourself. This is a girl who is essentially thinks that everybody else is somehow superior to her, but they're not, and she's holding on to her truth because she doesn't want to offend people. This is the card that says, oh no, you have to share your truth. Like this is something that it really needs to happen. So, or this has to do with what you have put together and are creating, because you are sharing your truth. This is also a sense of, don't be afraid to be yourself, because if you're meeting a new person or whatever this is, don't be afraid to be yourself, because it's through yourself you're going to get the greatest abundance. We have coming in the future, by springtime, something could really be taking off and things could be changing. And these changes could feel foreign to you. They could feel, but that's good. Like that means that there's a chance for real growth here, because real growth requires some discomfort. That's how we're growing, is you're being challenged, not being hurt, but being challenged. So there's an expansion here. And Pisces season, Pisces season ends right before spring begins, doesn't it? Yeah, so you're ushering us into the springtime. We have Field of Dreams here. So, in other words, the universe has heard exactly what it is that you want. And the reason why it's heard it is because you haven't given it a chance not to. You've stuck with something. And so ultimately, it is now coming to you. This is really beautiful energy. Field of Dreams, you have built it, so it's going to come. You have built the grounds for people to take notice. You've built your stage. You've built your platform. You've built it. And because you've built it, all of that awareness is coming to you. There's a sense of finally being seen and also seeing the light. Okay, wow, I haven't been drawn to these cards in a while. I don't know why, but I'll tell you, I think it has something to do with happiness. Pisces, clean up your mess. What does that mean? That's odd. What does that mean? Clean up your mess. What does that mean? Clean up your mess. What does that mean? Oh, it's clearing out the shit that you don't need. And also a sense of getting real with yourself, being honest with yourself. A sense of not being afraid at this point to tell the truth with what it is that really matters to you. And starting to clean up like mistakes that you've made. So this is a sense of, what is this clean up your mess? Can you please confirm? 5 of Wands, so competitiveness, being competitive, or maybe critique or criticism, or things getting in your way. What is this mess? What is this mess that Pisces has to clean up? What is it? What is this mess that Pisces has to clean up? What is this mess that Pisces has to clean up? What is this mess? You've been doing work that you don't really like. You've been doing work for the sake of money itself. And maybe it has something to do with cleaning up messes. Garbage pickup, lawns, whatever it is, there's just a sense of wasting your time and your vision doing shit you don't want to do, work that you don't want to do. Maybe it's slop work, right? Maybe it's the work of like, oh, I have to do it because it's the responsible thing to do. This is a sense of cleaning that up. This is work getting in your way. And it's interesting because it's like, it's generating all of this conflict. It's generating all these challenges, but it's not even, it's like you're wasting energy on work you don't even like to do. And it's like, how do I get this out of my life? Well, that's a good question. How do they get it out of their life? Pisces. 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 Take some time off. Four of Swords is take some time out for reflection. Don't try to push this. Think about it. Knight of Pentacles is taking a road. Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. This is basically, you know, kind of the bold move of like, it's time to take action, right? Four of Swords is take a rest, maybe for up to 4 weeks, right? A sense of reflect and think about what you can do with what you have now, right? You may have to move slowly, but, you know, be responsible with money. Cut back on what you've been spending. That could be a kind of a warning here. Cut back on what you've been spending, but it's definitely time to take off and try your dreams. In fact, you could be heading somewhere out. You could be heading somewhere traveling, in order to, you know, it could be a financial investment, but now is the time to start setting that up. Let's go to the extended because I'm really interested in getting deeper. I hope you can join me. The link is below. Please remember to like this video and share it to your social media platforms. I'll see you guys in the extended.